What is going on with this Enzo Fernandez deal? At one point, Chelsea looked dead cert to sign him. They were going to sign his release clause, 127 million euros, about 105 million pounds. And then all of a sudden, it seems to have broken down. It looks like Bowley wants to pay it in installments, and there wants to be sort of a spread of the costs. He wants to Klarna this deal, basically. And it just sort of leaves me baffled as to why we want to spend so much money on a player that is largely unproven in the European leagues over the course of 2-3 seasons. Yes, he looks like a fantastic prospect, but to me, this is just another risky, big money splash that might not pay off. Okay, he had a fantastic World Cup. He was brilliant, instrumental, rave reviews about him from his time at Benfica, before that at River Plate. And of course, he's got a massive ceiling. He's got great potential, great engine, fantastic passing accuracy. I believe he's broke all kinds of passing records. You know, he's very silky, he's high octane. He's got a lot of, creativity about him. The stats back it up. But at the end of the day, like, the proof is in the pudding. How long have you played at the top? How many seasons have you done it for consistently to justify that price tag? I mean, Benfica obviously were very smart in slapping such a high price tag on him, but Chelsea are quite foolish to meet it, in my opinion. I just think, that money should be going on a Declan Rice, who is Premier League proven, who wants to play for Chelsea, his best mate's a midfielder at Chelsea, and I just feel like that would be of course, English tax. Declan Rice's price is very high, but that would be a far safer bet, surely. And that maybe the answer is that we want Enzo Fernandez and we want Declan Rice, but for me, Declan Rice is surely the priority, I'm seeing Arsenal snooping in now, perhaps because they know Chelsea are linked with Enzo Fernandez and they think that maybe Rice is off the table for us now. Like, I really hope not, because Declan Rice, to me, is the midfielder we need to be going and getting. He is the exact prototype of player that we need, the leadership, the heart on the sleeve, the energy, and the Premier League experience that we need to bring into this team. It's no surprise we need to bolster in this area. Chelsea haven't signed a midfielder in this area that has slotted into this squad on a long-term basis since, like, Kovacic, which was under Frank Lampard. We've had Saul Niguez from Atletico. We've had Dennis Zakaria now, who isn't getting any game time. We've had, Danny Drinkwaters in the past. Like, we've had a lot of midfielders that have not fit the mould. And so I do get why we want to spend big and we do want to find the right man in this position. I just think that we are again guilty of just overspending for players. If you look at how much money we spent in the summer and the players and the calibre that we got, it just wasn't good enough, I'm seeing Cucurella, 63 million, Koulibaly, 35 million, Fofana, 75 million, and these players, none of them have made an impact yet. And if we want to spend another 107 million on Enzo Fernandez, who, might not be a dead cert, it's just more risky business. And I just think, what for Carney Chukwuemeka, who should be getting more game time. They're very different players, Enzo and Carney, but, I want to see Chukwuemeka get more game time. I want to see what he was hailed as the best 16-year-old on the planet at one point. He's obviously got a massive ceiling. I want to see him involved more. And I just want us to be nurturing some of these younger players who are clearly talented, who have clearly got the minerals to play for Chelsea at this point in time when we're so desperate of a bit of fight and a bit of guile that, we don't need to be, bringing in a massive fee for a 21-year-old who hasn't played a full season in Europe. Doesn't sound right to me. And I think he's a fantastic player. If we can negotiate, then I think that would be better, just for his own sake as well. Coming with such a hefty price tag is gonna, by all means affect his, natural development if he does move to Chelsea. And we just want to be able to, like, protect these players and give them the freedom to play as they have at their former clubs. You saw it with Havertz. He came in, big price tag. He was clearly affected by it. And now, he's come into it a bit and he's looking far more of a consistent player. But I just think spending so much money is very risky when it's not proven. Credit to Benfica, they're clearly not desperate to sell for a quick buck. Like, they want to get what they think he's worth, and they're not going to sell him for anything else. And it looks like this might be another negotiation that Chelsea either have to walk away from or just get rejected. And we've had a summer full of those, you know. Look no further than Barcelona, who hijacked all of our moves this summer. We really need to change this transfer strategy, and I was hoping under Graham Potter, you know, a man who likes to nurture some youth development, that would potentially be on the cards. But it is a bit concerning, and Chelsea's form at the moment is not going to be a quick fix. We're not going to just splash out on a midfielder and he's going to change everything. There isn't a lot of options out there, so I get it. We do desperately need some goals from midfield. You know, Georgie, Kante and Kovacic, even when they're all fit, they don't scream goals, do they? You get the odd worldie from Kovacic every now and then. You get Jorginho with the penalties, but you know, you don't really get any goals from N'Golo Kante. But it's obviously an area that we need to improve on, and we're very aged. You know, we've got some tired legs in that role, and we need to bring someone in. But that price tag, that caliber of player so early in his career, it's a punt for me. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Enzo Fernandez is a dead cert? Should we definitely be bringing him in? Should we be putting that money more on Declan Rice, securing his future at Chelsea? Or, you know, is there another player? Obviously, Jude Bellingham would be ideal, but I just don't think that Chelsea are going to get that one. I just think he's destined for Liverpool or Real Madrid. I don't think he quite suits the profile. I don't think Chelsea suit his profile of what he's after. But you never know. I want to know what you guys think. And yeah, make sure to like the video if you did. Leave a comment in the comment box, and I'll see you in the next one.